Hello and welcome to 9 Inch Charge, and welcome to an Old World episode where we are going to talk about what we're talking about, Tom. I can't
Specialist
remember.
games. We're going to go for some specialist games.
Yeah, so we are kind of casting our minds forward. We're getting our seer's eyes, and we're gazing into the far future where the Old World has come out. It's been released. It's been a massive success. And now, are they going to do a spin-off? Are they going to bring back other smaller games associated with that? And I think it could be a goer because of a morning lately. I've been watching a lot of Frasier, and Frasier was a spin-off from Cheers that became mightily successful. So it can be done. And whilst we're on the topic of spin-offs, I must say I have got more time for Mordheim than I have for anything else at the moment. I
Oh,
think
wow.
Mordheim is fantastic, and I would love them to bring it back. And I think really, more than anything, I would like a terrain kit for Mordheim.
Yeah, some Empire terrain. That would be nice. Just a nice city. That would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Buildings. I think if they did that,
I think
then
it's
you
got
could.
legs. You know, that idea. Like, Necromunda's got legs. So it's massively popular. So why not try the fantasy version?
I think what's interesting is with Age of Sigmar, you've got Underworlds and you've got Warcry, and at the moment the way they're doing Warcry with the Gnarlwood is if you get all the boxes, you get a full Age of Sigmar table's worth of terrain, and you get all the war bands, and you can use the war bands in Age of Sigmar. So they've been really clever about it. So if they brought out Mordheim and they said this is your Empire War band, or this is your Elf War band, or whatever, or these are some sneaky Skavens, and you could use them in the game, and you could use the terrain in the game, I think that is a really good way of doing it. I do think it does depend on how successful the Old World is. Now, they've done a good job so far of giving us little community articles and snippets along the way and trying to build a bit of hype. And I suppose that's a bit of what we try and do on our channel. We try and get excited about it because we really want to play it, and we are excited about it. And if they build it up the hype enough and the excitement, and they get people interested in it, and people do actually go to the shops and buy it, and it becomes popular, then we will see more of this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I just want to mention another small game that I think they could do to great success. Warmaster.
I was thinking of the same scale, but you're right. Yeah, they could do because they've brought out Titanicus, haven't they? Which is the
They
same
have,
scale. So
yeah.
they could do something like that with monsters or something. And there is talk of Epic coming back because it would fit into Titanicus. So I think we will see where Titanicus goes. But you're right. It's kind of like there's a rule set there waiting to be explored. So you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking that you might have said, will we get rules for Warhammer Skirmish? Whether or not it's a standalone book, or we get something, in a White Dwarf, or we get something in the rule book, just another way to play your games.
It would be good, but it makes sense from how they run a lot of their games now. Like, you can buy a box and play with Skirmish, so it would tie
what's
in.
nice about Skirmish, and this is something that I never really got into this before, but now I'm kind of all about it. Since I've been going over and playing at Chris's house, he plays a lot of games that you can play on the dining table or your coffee table, just sit around and play. And I think something of that size would be really good, because fantasy, it is on a 6x4. It is a big game. It does take a long time to set up and to play. So introducing any other way you can use your models and get play in, and it doesn't take quite so long and things. Because not everybody's got a whole evening to set aside. You might just have, an hour or so. You don't have time to argue about all the rules, Jeremy, every time. So yeah, I hope that we do see more ways to play. We have talked about narrative, open, and match, but I think that's probably for another video. But I would like to see more time, definitely. And I wonder if they do different seasons where, for example, Mordheim doesn't always have to be in Mordheim, because they've moved kind of out of the 8 points for Warcry, and in Underworlds every season is in a different location. It'd be quite cool to kind of take that idea of the skirmish game and move it around the Old World and explore some of the town, cities, or sewers, or mountains, or dwarven holds.
That's a good shout.
That would be really cool. So, but as I said, it does depend probably on if the game will be popular or not. But if we've missed any, and I'm sure we have, let us know in the comments what you would like to see come back down there. I'm not pointing at this, we're just pointing here, but pointing down. Let us know in the comments what you would like to see come back. Tom, do you have anything else to add on that?
Warhammer Quest, set in the end times.
Oh,
yeah, that would be cool.
There was like a Kickstarter to bring back Hero Quest, wasn't there, at one point? But you're right, a Warhammer Quest, yeah, that would be really good. I don't know if we can mention the end times on here, because I know it's a bit of a sore subject still, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, but
yeah, I think that's great, Tom. Great shout. And I got into when we're trying to keep these videos short, Tom, and you're just dragging me in. But when Warhammer Quest came out, there was like an app, and you could add your own characters, and you could do like more than what the boxes came with, and you could follow them along. And I had the app, and I had a few characters, and the app is no longer supported, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, you could go down that minefield, couldn't you?
That'd be an easy one.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be great, because I also wouldn't mind something like a more traditional dungeon crawler with different scenarios and missions and things. I think it would be cool. But there's lots they could do. All right, well, let us know in the comments, as I said. If you enjoy these shorter format videos, please drop them a like, and we will be back with another one next week.